Hello and welcome to Medical Dialogues. I'm Mr. Zaman and today I'm going to talk about gene tests from urine can predict bladder cancer years before diagnosis. Testing for genetic mutations in urine can detect bladder cancer years before the disease shows clinical symptoms, new research has shown. The study by researchers from France, Iran and the US identified mutations across 10 genes that were able to predict the most common type of bladder cancer up to 12 years in advance of diagnosis. The study was based on the UroAmp test, a general urine test that identifies mutations in 60 genes developed by the Oregon Health Science University spin-out company Convergent Genomics. Drawing on previous research to identify genetic mutations linked to bladder cancer, the research team narrowed the new test down to focus on mutations within just 10 genes. The team trialed the potential new test using samples from the Golestan cohort study, which has tracked the health of more than 50,000 participants over 10 years, all of whom provided urine samples at recruitment. 40 people within the study developed bladder cancer during the decade, and the team were able to test urine samples from 29 of them along with samples from 98 other similar participants as controls. Of the 29 participants who developed bladder cancer within the Golestan cohort, the test was able to accurately predict future bladder cancer in 19, that is 66% of them, even though urine samples had been taken up to 12 years before clinical diagnosis. 14 of these participants were diagnosed with bladder cancer within 7 years of urine collection, and the test was able to predict cancer in 86% of these. The test was accurately negative in 94 of the 98 participants, that is 96%, who would not develop cancer in the future. Among those where the test was negative but who did eventually develop bladder cancer, no cancer was diagnosed until at least 6 years after the urine collection. That's all for today. Stay tuned to Medical Dialogues for latest updates.
Never miss a medical update from Medical Dialogues. Like, subscribe, and press the bell icon.